Content warning. Full details below.
Hey? Hey? You okay? Yeesh, what happened here? Oh, you're waking up. Hey, look at me. There we are. Hello? You okay? Did you get attacked? You don't know. What's the last thing you remember? Nothing. Okay, come on. Sit up. Yeah, there's a tree behind you. There. I'm Kay. What's your name? You don't... Where are you from? There aren't any human towns near these woods. No, don't stand up. You okay? You're not dizzy or anything? Wow, you're tall. Okay. I'm just worried you might have hit your head or something. You should probably take it easy. Where's your stuff? Do you have any supplies on you? No, I didn't see a bag or anything. What's with these clothes? They're very basic. Aren't they itchy? Whoa, sorry. I was getting a bit familiar there. You're staring at my ears. First time meeting a felis. Oh, hey, it's okay. You don't need to... Jeez, come back, please. What is with this person? Why are they checking their hair? Hey. Hey. Look, are you lost? You shouldn't be out here all alone without any way to defend yourself. Me? Well, no, I'm not much of a fighter, but if something thinks it can catch me, I'd like to see it try. You, though? Humans are much more... bulky. There's a town about an hour that way, Castlebridge. I just come from there. Was that where you were headed? Well, anyway, I could take you there if you like. Don't know what you're going to do if you can't remember anything, but at least you'll be safer than out here. Sound good? You sure you don't have anything on you? You can tell me if something happened, you know. People don't just turn up in the middle of the woods without supplies. Plus, you don't see many humans around here. I was starting to think you guys are mythological, you know. You're not very chatty. Come on, follow me, if you want. Seriously, you never met a cat before or something? Yes, I have a tail. Touch it and I'll bite you. I'm not joking. What's the... No, you don't have a... Never mind. So, what's with that accent? Where's it from? You don't... Right, of course. Is there any point in asking who you are, or are all your memories mysteriously gone? Wait. Shh. Shh. We need to go. Wolves. Hurry. They've already got our scent. Hurry. Hurry! You have to keep up or you're gonna get us both killed. Come on! Keep up. Keep up. No. You're not gonna... Human, you guys can climb trees, right? Come on, quick, up here. Up, we'll hide in the trees. Hurry! Hurry! I can see him! Quicker! Quicker! Come on. Grab my... Ah! No! No! What the... Stay back. This isn't real. You died. You died. I saw them. I saw... You... They tore you apart. I saw everything. How can you be? You're in one piece. Oh my goodness, you're in one piece. Was it a dream? Oh no, I've got... You can see the blood on my hands too, yeah? This is yours. I knows so much. How are you okay? What are you? You don't know. You... Oh no. Oh. No memories. I never thought. You're a user. Get away from me. You... That's how you're alive. weren't born. That's why you don't remember anything. You only spawned in today. You can respawn. I didn't think they were real. You're real. You're alive. You're real. Oh my goodness. You're alive. You're alive. You're alive. I thought you... You're okay. You're okay. Everything's on the insides. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just rubbing my hands all over you. I tried blood on you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, that's making it worse. No, none of it's mine. I'm okay. Did it hurt? Sorry, I shouldn't. Sorry. You don't remember anything before today, do you? You don't know what's going on. You can speak, but do you know what a user is? No? Never tell anyone. Okay? It's better you don't. Yeah, we should find somewhere to sleep. No, the wolf den is pretty far away. They left hours ago. They won't go hunting again. Well, I saw everything. When your eyes stop. Oh, sorry. Spacing out. Yeah, I'm okay. Are you okay? You sure? You died earlier. You shouldn't be okay. You have some phantom pain. I guess. Yeah, I suppose You know nothing about the plane, huh? Yeah. What's it? Hmm. Well, there are different kinds of people. I'm a fearless. We just call ourselves cats. Then you got humans, dragons, Ediacrids, Coatla, the folk, golems, I guess. We're born, we live, we die. Well, most of us, the golems. Anyway, I have parents. I don't know how much you know already, but I'm not getting into. Oh, okay, good. I never thought they were real, but users are a bit different. They. You. Sometimes once every 100 years, they say, but who knows? Someone just appears fully formed. They'll be of one of the intelligent species, any one of them, identical in every way to a real, a norm. But if a user dies, they don't stay dead. They resurrect, they respawn over and over and over forever. Users of the creator's essence. Folk story. You can see why I thought it was made up. A bedtime tale to get the kittens to sleep. But what happened to you? The devs can't be real too, can they? A way to tell. Well, I've got a dagger. No, of course I'm not going to. I never want to see that again. But, I don't know how else to tell if someone is a user. Maybe I've met one. Oh, creator, they're real. The college in Castlebridge. There's a library there. We can... I don't know, I'm going off of fairy tales. It's not something I've ever really paid attention to. Might be worth, reading up on it. You should get some sleep. I think you need it. Me? No thanks. I'll take first watch. Still out in the woods, the fire will only ward off so much. don't want to sleep tonight.
Alright, hold up. Yeah, that's Castlebridge. Here's the thing. Castlebridge is a cat town. I mean, not exclusively, obviously. We get travellers. Many Koatla? Don't think anyone else ever comes this way. There are better paths up to the regions. Don't think I've ever seen a human in person before. Oh, sorry, I'll explain in a bit. Guess none of that made any sense. Here. Put this cloak on. Well, I don't want to get caught out in Doran Woods in the rain. Pfft, you don't have a tail, and your ears are small, so what do you know? Hey, pull the hood up. Yeah. With any luck, folks will just think you're a tall Felis. At least from a distance. Might take most of the attention off you. Oh, no, nothing bad will happen. Humans are fine. Just like... Okay, look. I think you should avoid as much attention as you can. You're a user, and that's a problem. If you were just a weirdo human, then whatever, have fun. Go get everyone asking you to cast buffs and all that. But trust me, you don't want people finding out. Keep your head down, at least till you can figure yourself out, yeah? Okay, pull it a bit tighter at the front, just to hide your ears. Cool. How, could look better, but passable. Yeah, not too bad actually. Alright, stick close to me. Don't stop for anyone. You see the old castle up there? That's the new college. The library is open to the public. That's our first stop. Well, because after last night, I want to learn more about your condition as soon as we can. No more surprises, especially not here. Because if you do anything else weird, I never met you. Huh? Oh. You're hungry? Really? Okay, this way. Right, what do you want? You don't... Hold on. Hi. 2 battered cod, please. Yeah, vinegar, please. Yeah. There you are. Thanks. There. Let's go sit. There's a bench over there. Go on then, say it. Oh, I guess you wouldn't know. Cats and fish. But you know, with Castlebridge, between the woods, the river and the mountains, pretty much all the food here either comes out of the ground or from the river. And it makes sense. Besides, fish and batter is our town's specialty. Yeah, try it. Careful, it's still hot. See? Good, isn't it? Okay, first time in the library. Keep your voice down and respect the books. We good? Good. I mean, castles are usually on the bigger sides, but yeah, I get what you mean. This one was actually built by humans long ago. Humans originally founded Castlebridge, but they all left yonks ago. We cats live here now. Most of the buildings are ours, but the castle and some of the older stone structures are original. Right. We are looking for. Sheesh, I don't know. I always sort of use this as, like, fables and that. Tell you what, I'll have a look for history books. You see if you can find anything on folk stories, yeah? Hang on. You can read, right? You can understand me, so. You can? Oh, good. So, me back at this table, we'll go through what we can find, okay? Alright, go team. Okay. I've heard tell of a most peculiar person who arrived in town within the past week. A traveller bearing the unmistakable features of an Ediacrid was staying in a room above Harrison and Sons butcher shop, which I understand had been given to the guests in exchange for the most expertly acquired game. I myself have had the privilege of exchanging greetings with another Ediacrid in my. Who wrote this drivel? Okay. Conflicts emerged betwixt the traveller, a certain Mr. Razor, Mr. Reza, and Mr. Fletcher, whom I always found to be a disagreeable gentleman, during which the traveller was killed by a crack to the skull. Eesh. The restrained Mr. Fletcher was awaiting trial when Mr. Reza was encountered attempting to leave town, despite the fact his body remained deceased in the healer's basement, a fact to which I personally attest. This was raised talk in the town regarding whether a crime had even taken place at all. I mean, I'm not sure. They sound pretty dim. Maybe he had a brother or something. Edie Ackwood. Oh, sort of like lizard folk, I guess. Tall, maybe taller than you, and covered in scales. They're supposed to be pretty friendly, but I don't know. Big claws and teeth kind of freak me out. They're an old people. They were created as an in-between to try and calm the War of the Dragons. Yeah, created. At least that's what they say. But let's stay on topic. Can't go getting distracted every time you hear something new, huh? Well, okay, real quick. Let's sum up all of cosmology in a minute, why not? So, before the world, there was nothing. The creator found the plane empty, and so they wrote the first language with which to greet the world. Then there was the world. If you can make sense of that, let me know, but that's the story. Of course, the world is pretty empty without life, so the creator made the first plants and animals, and then the first of the thinking creatures. The dragons to explore the large, the fae folk to explore the small, and the humans with a desire to do both. Kreia? Nah, if they were real, they're not around anymore. Once they made the devs, the creators supposedly infused their essence into the plane, dedicating its runtime to maintaining the world. Whatever that means. I got no patience for theology. Oh, some say it's short for divines or something, but I don't know. They're like these super beings with near limitless powers. No, like human, dragon, fae. I think some changed forms when the younger peoples began. It's not a species. It's like a class. The creator appointed the 9 devs, and the devs appointed their own admins from normal people. Admins have less powers, but are still basically minor deities. They act as proxies for their patron dev. That's, like, usually how the myths go. And below the admins are the users. Creator, dev, admin, user. And you got the people who are just the natural product of creation. Like me. Look, these are folk stories. Stuff you do plays on in school. It's not serious. You find anything? Oh, let's have a look. The Witch Rock of Warren Hill. No, I know the title, but never read it. Let's see. In the village of Barrow Run, I lived, skip ahead. Yeah, Barrow Run is in the West Wolds, I think. Sort of lover, trader for someone else, usual cliche claptrap. Aha! A curse upon ye, and all ye love. For my heart didst wither in this village, and so the village shall be forfeit. To the top of Warren Hill Saba climbed, whereupon she found a great stone. Being trained in the first tongue, she set about a hex on the stone face, that the person most near to the witch stone would suffer the decay of time, that the bones turn to clay, the flesh to parchment, and the rivers of the veins run no waters. Appeased by her work, then Saba sat beside the witch rock, and wept for a full moon and again, until her tears became sand, that her revenge would soon begin. The peoples of the village below the hill became afflicted by the witch rock, as the illness of decay seeped to the bones of the soul who was most near. Gathered became the village in council, and the villagers talked, for none wanted to be near the rock, but who could leave their land? As the first victims became healed when another soul bore the curse, a grisly vote was cast. The villagers builded in turns a cottage upon the hill, with the comforts of a hearth and larder. For a full work week would a hearty person reside therein, and bear the curse for the village. And as one, the village bore its curse upon themselves, that the towns of Dalebrook and Sperry wouldst never. And the witch rock of Warren Hill assailed Barrow Run a many winters and summers, and still they bore their curse. But the villagers became weary of their burden, and hoped for a magician to dispel the hex. One day, a travelling merchant was peddling their trinkets of old and rare curios when they heard tell of Warren Hill and the stone atop. They retreated to their room for a day and a night, then came to the marketplace. "Give to me cheese and bread, and you may keep my things," they said, and many laughed, but the merchant placed on the ground every trinket to their name and left for Warren Hill. The merchant didn't return. Instead, a farmhand bearing 5 days of decay did, declaring, "The stranger is mad! The stranger is mad!" On the third morning, some of the village climbed Warren Hill to find the merchant in the cottage, with decay beginning upon their hands. "I shall stay forevermore." "You shall die," cried the villagers. "Yes," replied the merchant. The farmers brought to the cottage their wares, cheese and bread, as well as berries and tubers. The villagers waited, not daring become closer, but await the time they must resume their mantle. But after the second new moon, they came to the cottage to find the merchant once more, with tired eyes, but heartier than before. "I told you, I shall stay and carry for you this curse. You know not of my kin. There are few of thee ever dying. I shall live here forever. I shall die here forever. For as long as I do, this curse will be the business of no one else. At last I know my meaning. To the villagers the merchant begged of food and drink and books, but asked most of all, "Bring me forth a tutelar, for many know the first tongue, but none else have the power to end this blight. Bring me forth a tutelar." I've never heard the words. Hang on. Okay, T U ah it's an old word for admin. How does it? Only a few lines left. Eventually, many years later, a tutelar arrives to end the curse, and the merchant asks to no longer be an ever dying. Yeah. Yeah, they did. Folk stories, right? They're usually this grim. That's fine when they're made up. I don't know. Okay. I really don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I. time is it? We should... We... Yeah. Come on. Let me put these books back. Looks like rain. Don't want to get caught out in that. So, what's the plan? Well, yeah, there are a few inns in town. Some of them can be a bit pricey, but... Do you have any money? The crater didn't give you any money. Stingy little... Come with me. I've got a spare room. You're working for it, though, yeah? I ain't housing a freeloader. Come on. Follow me. Hey, I'm home. Yeah, fine. Just a long day. Hey, budge up. How was yours? What'd you get up to? Oh, sweet. Saves me doing a grocery run later. Cheers. Anyone give you any trouble? Alright. No, I wouldn't. I mean, since humans are kind of rare, I don't want people crowding you. Well, that's good. It's nice to see you fitting in here so well. Hmm? What kind of questions? And what did you say? Yeah, probably for the best to play it vague with where you're from. I don't know where humans tend to live. I mean, I've never left Castlebridge except for Doran Woods and trips up the mountains. All I know is what I hear from travellers. They used to be all over, at least by the sounds. Like I said, Castlebridge used to be a human town ages ago. It was abandoned for over a century before us cats claimed it. Don't know why it was left. Nice defensible position on the inside of the riverbend, plus with Doran on this side and everything backed up against the regions, it's hard to cut the town off from resources, you know? Oh, to defend against other kingdoms, I guess? There were wars and all that. Humans were paranoid. And I guess they had every right to be. The War of the Dragons. Sounded like your lot were very nearly wiped out. But that was a long time ago. Ancient history. I don't think Castlebridge dates back as far as that. Yeah, long before half the peoples existed. Definitely before us Fearless. You'd have to ask someone who knows history, though. I ain't a scholar. I just wait tables. I mean, if I had to guess? If there are humans anywhere, maybe Estes?
It's a city in the south, one of the oldest, supposedly huge. Either there or along the coast in the southwest. I don't know. That's where I'd start. Um, hey, if you knew where other humans were living, what would you do? Well, I don't know. I'm sorry, I've never met another human before. I don't know what they're like. You're nice though, so well, you know us Felis by now, right? We're pretty easygoing as long as you are, act as nice as you do. That's what the other people say about us. Not far off. Um, Ediacrids are polite and calm. Golems are curious and literal. Selkies are standoffish and proud. You know, that kind of thing. I know I'm painting with broad strokes here, but that's the point. Humans, um, humans are a rainbow. At least how it sounds, anyway. You're talking to a koala or an ediacrid. Everyone's different, but you kind of know what you're going to get. A human could be anything. You know, with the Fae folk, what kind of rules they live by, depending on what kind of Fae they are. Humans aren't like that. Does that make sense? I don't know. Look, I'm not going to stop you. If there's a chance to get you to your people, if that's what you want to do, then great. All I'm going to say is it's a really bad idea to just head off by yourself. You need to know where you're going and how to get there in one piece. Best I can do is guess whether there are humans in the south, but I don't know. That's not enough to go on. Not yet. You can leave anytime you like, but I don't want you getting hurt. I don't know who would know. I get to talk with all sorts at the bar. I'll keep an ear out and let you know. Yeah? Anything comes up, I'll tell you. Um, Speaking of, hey, can we, talk about, you know, the thing? The whole respawning thing? Sorry. Um, are you okay? I mean, okay with all this? Are you okay with being a user? No, like, if you had the opportunity to only live just the one time, like the rest of us, would you? I'm sorry, that came out of nowhere, didn't it? Um, I can't imagine being like that. Death is a part of life. We don't like it, but it's where we're all headed. It's natural way of things. I enjoy living. I want to be around for as long as I do, but one day I'm gonna be dead and gone. I ain't looking forward to it, but it's just I can't imagine having some fate other than that. I don't want to live forever. That's a lot all at once. I'm sorry. Mm, what I was getting at was, uh, mm, I mean, you didn't get a choice being a user. Well, that story about the witch stone, that got me thinking. What if you could choose? Yeah, we'd need an admin. And, so what if we could find one? No, of course I don't know one. I'd have told you sooner. I I overheard some stuff today at work. The mountain range, the regions. I overheard a koala saying a river up in the north has completely dried up. Turns out it's been redirected. But way up in the mountains, that would take a lot to pull it off without anyone noticing, right? Well, you know how sometimes you hear a word and then you keep hearing it everywhere? Tutelar. The Tutelar of Bora. It's an old folk story with grant wishes. Uh, Bora, it's one of the regions, one of the northern peaks. Yeah. Well, it's the same valley the river's in, but yeah, it's close. Yeah, I think it might be an admin. It's not that far. It's up in the mountains, but if we got an adventurer as a guide, I think we could. At least check it out. Might be a week round trip. Yeah, we could pull it off. Only thing is, do you wanna? I'm not saying we should. I don't know, if you want to keep all this to yourself, I get it. Just saying we could. No, 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 not to get them to. Mm. I mean, admins are pretty old, right? We're going off of myths for all this user stuff. At least you'd be able to ask someone. They might be able to take you to other humans. Maybe other users. If you want. And if you do want to stop being a user, look, it's your call. We have something to go on, but if you. Uh, yeah, I think it's our best shot at learning more. Yeah, our. I'm going with you. I ain't just kicking you out. Like, unless, I mean, this user stuff is really none of my business. Just offering. Yeah? Uh, okay then. Um, well, tell you what, we'll go down to the Rosewater Jar when I'm not working and see if we can find an adventurer who'll take the job. Sound good? Now, don't worry about the money. This is important. Besides, it's just an escort mission up the mountains. It should be simple enough.
Where is that bar? I need a drink.